Why, hello YouTube. I'd like to show you guys how I've kind of redone my whole setup over here. Let me move the light out this way so you can see everything. Well, I've changed a few things around. Halogen light. I have the Apex TV here. I have the HP keyboard that I got with the Compact Desk Pro EN over here. That's hooked up to this computer down here, which I'll talk about. I've taken my video game consoles out of here. As you can see, they've been moved elsewhere for storage until I can come up with a setup as to where I can put them. First, I need a vintage TV. That's preferably not a flat tube. I need an eyeglass or a fishbowl tube TV for the light guns on the Nintendo to work properly. Bunch of home videos there. Bunch of cables. And the Dell Dimension 4600. Yes, this computer is now my transfer machine once again. It'll be used to transfer video and audio. I have an Audio Vortex 2 in there. It has no video card in it anymore. A Firewire card and the AverMedia PVR 150 based TV tuner, which has the onboard MPEG-2 chip on it, which makes the video just so smooth. The reason I chose this machine is because it's a Pentium 4 hyperthreading model, and it has 3 PCI slots. So that'll work out pretty well. And believe it or not, the chipset on this Dell is so much faster than on the G41M ES2L I was going to use for this setup. So this will be a good transfer machine. Since I'm going to be using Windows XP anyway, it doesn't really matter what computer I use as long as it is new enough for it to handle the video portions. Because I could use a Pentium, I could use a 486 for the audio. I mean, really, it doesn't matter what I use for audio. I could use a 486 with a Sound Blaster 16, and it would do fine for digitizing audio. But in this case, I'm using a Turtle Beach Montego card, so that'll work. That's connected via VGA to this TV. And the one thing that's irritating about this TV is, even though it's widescreen, the last time I tried VGA on it, the picture was picked up as a 4:3 image. Now that was on a different motherboard. I'm not sure what it will do on this one, but based on what it did with that one, which was a newer motherboard, I have a feeling it'll do the same with this. So what I had to do was put it at 1024x768 to get a clear picture, and still then it was stretched. So this Apex TV is not the best for VGA. It's much better suited to HDMI. But I can see what I'm doing. I can edit things. They just look stretched. So it's not all that big of a deal. I just have to be aware of what's going on. As far as all that goes. Down here, here's that little Cooler Master case. I stuck the DVD-ROM that I got with the Compact Desk Pro EN into this computer here. I put the AMD, that ASRock AMD board in here. I stuck an AMD Athlon X2 4200 Plus in here as well, which is a 2.2 gigahertz processor. I had a 4800 Plus, but the pins are all bent on it now because something fell on it, and I'm very sad now because of that. So I'm stuck with a 4200 Plus, but that should be enough to play video. I have the GeForce 210 graphics card in there for the HDMI out. So it's not onboard NVIDIA graphics anymore. 3 gigabytes of RAM, Windows 7. Oh hell, I'll just start it up for you so you can see it. 250 gigabyte hard drive, Windows 7. There's the VBIOS on the card. There you go. Let's let this boot up. Alright, we're at the login screen. One thing I did, since the HDMI connection runs off the Realtek audio chipset on this computer, I was able to put loudness equalization on, which is not a loudness curve. It actually is pretty much gain control. It keeps everything at the same volume level, which is really nice. So let me log in here. And similarly to the other computer I was using, I put Opera. I have Opera and Minitube on down here. I don't know why that moved over. It shouldn't have. Minitube goes over here. Minitube is so I can watch YouTube without having to go over and click next, 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 next. I mean, that's already implemented in YouTube, but yeah. I have Opera with AdBlock installed on this computer in order to, just because Opera is such a fast browser, it's perfect for this type of thing. It's good enough for media consumption anyway. My home page is Netflix, as you'll see in a minute. I have a wireless card hooked up to this machine. Breaking Bad. Looks like my mom's been watching Breaking Bad. So, I'll show you what media consumption is like on this computer. Interrupting Phone Call Productions presents.
Here is a very common sight in the IBM PS2 collector's world. This particular system, though it's in a certain state of disrepair right now, is an IBM Personal System 2 Model 55SX, which at least unofficially has been said to be the most produced Personal System 2 computer over the entire line's lifetime.
Now it really is the PS2 television network because it's on a TV now. That's typically what's done on this computer. I watch Netflix on it, I watch YouTube while sitting over here in my chair. So I can sit in the chair here and just watch a video over there while waiting for something like this video to render, which is a video on the Windows 98 Pentium 3 box. So that's how media consumption is on this computer. It's pretty nice, actually. I really like it. The other way I can also use the antenna, but I rarely watch real TV anymore because most of it's garbage, reality shows and game shows and just things that are just not that interesting anymore. So there you have it. That's the experience I get with my whole media consumption setup and transfer station setup here. So there you have it, guys. Just thought I'd update you guys on this little setup since it's changed. And there you have it. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.